We opened up our competition to North America, so everybody in Mexico and Canada. Unfortunately, we didn't have any international applicants this year. But one of the things that we hope to do either next year or in the future is have an actually truly open worldwide competition. And I don't know how many of those exist, and certainly there's none of them that are operating like we are. There's a lot of international competitions. I did compete in quite a few. But going back to the financial aspect of it, doing a trumpet competition in France when you live in Michigan is really expensive. And for us, it's just going to be, well, you make a video and you pay the entry fee, and boom, you're in this international competition. And one of the big goals with it, and what we saw, was this chance to create a community, because there's so many people out there that are multi-tracking, but everybody's kind of doing it in their own thing. And we're all trumpet players. Even the nicest, sweetest trumpet players, we get defensive sound and be like, oh, I'm doing this thing and so is also doing this thing, we're competing. Well, yes, but as Marcus brings up quite a lot in our meetings, rising waters lift all ships, right. I believe is what he says. Yeah. And it's so true. If somebody does this thing in their video and it just makes it so much better, I can go like, hey man, what did you do there? That's so cool. And then they can tell me what they did, and I can like mess around with that, and maybe I can experiment and change something and make it even better, or I make it worse. But I tried it, and it's something, it's just opens up this community, which is so cool, because we need more positivity in the trumpet world.
Are you positive about that?
I am 100% positive.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm with you 100% on that as well. Community is crucial. Whether it be just the general support system, but also it's kind of like sharing processing.
Oh yeah.
So you could do this on one computer, or you could do it on a network of computers. And when we have more brains working, we have more levels of creativity working, we're going to find newer solutions, we're going to find better innovations, and that's what's going to help to move our art form to the next level. And and I love what you're saying, like about competition, that I don't, in some ways I don't like competition, and coming from someone who's a competitive athlete, that sounds like a weird thing to say, but I always looked at competition or try to always look at competition as being, I'm basically competing with myself.
Yeah.
Where it's about, I want to push my level higher, but left to my own devices, I'm inherently lazy. So if I don't have anything to push me, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna sit on the couch. But
I get that.
But when I see people that are doing things that maybe go, damn. How did they learn to do that? How did they get to do it? And start to talk to people and sharing that passion and getting those insights, because some of the best relationships I've made have been with people who were my fellow competitive athletes. It's like, we would sit and talk about our training concepts and, the things that we did to, it's like, this is what I did. Okay, well, I'm going to try that, like you're saying. And that's what helps to then raise the level of all the participants. So, in the trumpet world, there's certainly a level of ego. Let's face it, particularly, in certain aspects of the trumpet world. But, to see you guys working together on this, I think it has a lot of value. And, I'm just excited to see what happens in the future.